Today we'll see about mini Kubernetes. Actually, what is Kubernetes is, actually we can use Kubernetes to install any application. So that mainly uses Docker. So that's why we are seeing about that in Linux. So let's start. First, actually, we need to check whether Docker is there. It's already installed. In case you are not aware of using the Docker, you can check the uh, description which has the steps to install the Docker. So it is already installed. Actually, this is will not be there initially. So only Docker image is there. So now we'll go through the steps. So we have to install certain things. Actually, apt-get update we can do. Then you have to install the HTTPS application because we are going to use that. But this is the command apt-get install curl wget app transport HTTPS. I have already installed. That's why it came very fast. Then we are going to get the image. So MiniKube Linux AMD. So this is a binary. We will copy it as actually if you see here, this is a binary. We have downloaded that here and we are going to copy this. The user bin MiniKube. Then you have to change the permission, rewrite execute permission mainly. So MiniKube is installed now. So these are different options which we can explore later. And then next step is you have to install the CTL command. kubectl. So same thing we'll do. Change the permission and move it to the local bin. So both are installed now. You want to check the version. Give kubectl version and you can also give version -o YAML version. Take some time. So once we see this version, then what will do? You have to create a doc. First you should have a Docker name so that you can check with ID. So it should be in the group Docker group name. So if it is there, then we can go to the next step. Next step is we have to start the Docker. Before that you can, I think command is up. You can see the version. Version is 1.23. So here also it is 123. Git version and where it is compiled. Actually still server is not running. That's why we're getting this error. Before starting the Docker, we'll just check whether Docker image or anything is created. Actually, nothing is created. ps-a. This is only the old Docker. So till now, nothing is running. Now, we'll go and start. This will take some time. So we are using a default Docker driver. Actually, see here. So this is the default Docker driver. So we are going to use the default Docker driver to create the MiniKube image. This is actually a Docker image. It will take some time. Once it comes up, we'll check. It is installed now. So these are the steps I have already installed. So that's why it took very less time. Now we'll see the image. So you can see this is the new image which he has created. Docker image. So it is with MiniKube. You can just do docker exec -it minikubix to check. So now we are inside the Docker. IP ADDR show. If you see, actually ETH0 is this, IP is this one. So now in host, from which interface it has taken, we'll check that now. So it is taken from this brctl 49. brctl 49.1. The other side is 49.2. So that's why it has taken 49.2. You can just ping and check whether it works. It's working. So you can see this is the IP of the Docker which we have installed now. That is just a Docker. Then next we'll see the other commands. You can see MiniKube status. So this is actually a control plane. It is a host and Kubernetes is running. It is an API server and it is actually configured. So now we can put all the commands and see cluster info. This will show the what are the clusters. Currently we have the nodes. It's a control plane and its master. Add-on list. So here if you see we have everything is disabled, only the storage professional is enabled, all the others are disabled. The dashboard is also enabled. So now we can see the dashboard also. This is the command MiniKube adds on list. If you want to see the dashboard, so we can see the dashboard. Dashboard is up now. We have started some services. You can go and check the services section. Here in the services, this is the Kubernetes and these are the services. So this service is already created. We will check how to create the service. So we have to deploy an app for a service. This was the command used. It was already created. That's why we are getting this error. And then get deployment. If you see, this is my NGNX. And then we get the pods. You can check that. So currently one application in one Docker. Then this should be exposed. Otherwise we cannot see it. We have to expose it. This is the command to this is command to create, command to get and deploy, get the pods and then expose. Expose with the name. You can change any name you want. So this is also already exposed. That's why you're getting this error. If you have many applications, everything will be listed here. So this cluster IP is 10.100.10 and this is the port. Now if you want to see that, we can get the URL and you can check. It should be in the Docker. So our Docker image is 49.2. In this particular port it is listening. If you see, this is the port 32619. So this is a particular, you can write any application you want and you can post it like this. So this we can take and we have to put it in that. You have to go to that server and there we have to put it here. So we got welcome to JNX. This is the app. If you see this page, JNX web server is successfully installed. So now we have successfully installed that. Why I am running this browser is moving to this Linux machine and running. So that's why. So these are the commands to start, stop and configure and everything you can do. Current status we have already checked. You can just check that. MiniKube status. If you want to stop, we'll try that. Just powering off that. the Docker PS image will be there, but it's actually stopped. See, it's at exited. So everything is stopped. So initially it was running, now it is stopped. So you can even delete it and you can restart it. And you can set the number of CPUs and memories using this command. Now we'll start and then check again. See, it has started now. So it is starting with this port MiniKube. I think it started. Then you can see the status. So this is how you can this should be running. Docker images also should be there. So this is how you can try mini Kubernetes, and then the worker protected model we'll see later. This is a basic thing where you can run an application inside a Docker. So since it's related to the Linux, I'm adding it in this video. So thank you.